Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here to do a flip through for two of my journals that I've made for my Etsy shop. So I'm going to start with the first one here. This one is named The Key to My Heart, and it's a garden theme. On the end of the bookmark there's a little key. So on the cover, and just quickly, this book is made using 2 pieces of illustration board, which is very thick chipboard. It's real solid. And then I've just punched holes and added journaling paper. So it's a simple book. It's one of my favorite types of books to make. You can adjust it, and it's just an easy book to use. So on the cover I have some collage using reprints, beautiful imagery, wax seal with gold. I have a vintage enamel brooch that I've used with ribbon to open and close. I have a variety of handmade satin ribbon roses on the bottom that I've just made, along with some paper roses also. And then I've got different seam binding. Some have been dyed by me and some are just the natural color. And leaves. The book is tied together with double-sided satin picot trim, which is basically just like an eyelash ribbon. And that's the cover. And just quickly, this book measures about 6.5 by 5, and it's about 1.5 inches wide, and there's plenty of room to journal. So you open to a lovely lady, and this actually, with this golden trim here, is a pocket, and she's just adorned with some different trims, little lace bits, rhinestones, and then these tags back here are for in the pocket, and there's also a pocket in the back. I didn't want to cover up the lady, so she's there. And then you have a belly band here with some more tags, printables. The papers are edged in gold, which I'm not sure you'll be able to see on camera, but, oh, sorry. When you're holding the book you can see. There's another pocket here. And I've added some craft paper and some pink paper. There's parchment, just a little variety, very sturdy cardstocks here too. Maybe you want to do a collage of your own on here. You've been inspired maybe. You can do magazine clip outs, any felt tip pen, Christmas lists, bridal if you're looking for a shabby bridesmaid gift, someone planning a wedding, this would be really pretty. It's just a really pretty gardening journal also that you can just keep in your garden, maybe your sunroom, keep track of your plants you planted. So those are a few ideas. So I just wanted to add some different papers along with my usual cardstock. And then of course I have some embossed paper, which has this script pattern, which I love. And some really pretty Anna Griffin paper here. And then the back is just another pocket here. And then I have a, this is like a netting, really pretty, some embroidered roses, holding a few more tags. Some pretty pink pearls, ribbons, trims, collage of flowers, a pretty piece of antique lace there, sewn a button on, and that's the end of this book. Real simple, very pretty, ladylike, and then it does come with a long ribbon to close. So that's book number 1. Now this book is different in terms of, this is a book that I've altered. It's a journal, and the measurements for this are, this is about 7.5 by 5.5 if you're including the ruffle here. It's a hardcover journal that I've embellished. The really pretty image. It says, "Believe in forever and ever." I've got a pretty cluster of roses up here with a stick pin, my favorite silk or satin leaves, trim, ribbon. Got some velvet ribbon here. And so you open, you've got a pretty pocket here, holding some ephemera. I thought this would make a pretty book plate. You could add your information, maybe what year it is, and then just some really pretty reprints. And it says your day up here. Now this is a vintage doily handkerchief I have in my shop that I photocopied. I think it came out kind of cool. So it just gives the effect of fabric. A pretty little teacup that I've added this pearl trim to. And then on this side we have just a few more tags, ideas that you have maybe. And then a big pocket here. This will have a tag in there. I don't have one in there now, but if it's shipped, when I ship it, it will. But that's a very nice heavy-duty pocket to store all kinds of things. It's endless. Receipts, you could even store pages to magazines, all kinds of things in there, ideas that you have. And so I've got another pocket on the other side with just a variety of things. I've gone ahead and die cut a few tags, and these are ready to be journaled on the back. This is a really pretty pocket holding an embossed tag, and you've got a lot of room in there to store things. And I just attached this cool butterfly because it's just really pretty. So those go in there. And then I've made this fun little pink polka dot tag, and just having fun with textures and papers and gold on there. So that gets tucked in here. And then it's got my usual ribbon trims for embellishments. And then this is the beginning of the journal. There's about 100 line pages in this book, ready to be journaled. I've embellished the first page using this pretty tea set, some pretty gold ribbon. Now I will say this book is perforated, which I didn't notice when I purchased it, but you can either tear the pages out or keep them. So just a really pretty plain journal, and the pages are sort of dotted, so it just adds a little bit of a texture to it. And I did add 2 tabs so you could get to the front and the back quickly. And then here I've just made another little belly band using some of my reprints, papers. You've got a top loading pocket here. And then you've got in the belly band, I've gone ahead and just die cut a bunch of tags from my stash for you. And it's just a variety, and then this pretty little dress form that I just thought was fitting. So you see these can be journaled on, and picture on here would look really pretty. Oops, sorry if I'm not in focus. Okay. So those all go inside here. And then my favorite shoe, one of my favorite shoes on there. And then down here it says court dress. And then On the other side, just some really pretty typography, French ledger paper, just really neat. And then you've got a side pocket here made of fabric and lace. And it's very roomy in there. You've got a lot of room to add stuff. And I've started you out again with a few tags from my stash. This would make a really pretty picture spot. And then another little journaling tag. And this pretty cross stitch tag. So I started you up there, but there's lots of room. And then I made this cool tulle little flower with the cameo, just for fun. And that's the end of this book. And the back is just a simple eyelet embroidered, and then I've used that really pretty velvet trim. It's simple on the back. And then there's the front again, and this has a long seam binding ribbon, which you can do this way and keep it closed, or you can do this way and keep it closed. And this book came with a pretty white satin bookmark, so you have two. And I hope I'm in focus. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm just not good at these videos. But I wanted to be able to show them in person or in real, on video, and be able to explain them in detail better so you can see the detail on them. So that's the second, and there's the first one. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. These will be listed in my Etsy shop, and I will post links on the bottom of them. If you're interested, you have any questions, certainly leave me comments in the comment section below. And thank you just so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.